But the Lord got y'all at a vibration that's so low, you ain't even thinking about, how do I get out of this situation? How do I, you know what I mean? How do I consider this? How do I consider that? All right? Y'all don't consider anything. Y'all just trying to live for the next moment, man.
That's right. You take a shot at these young kids over here. That's what we're talking about. Some of those are Jake over there, some of them look like crackers. When you talk to those little girls, when they're little young girls, and you talk to them, and you say, hey, do you want to walk around outside with your legs out, with your ass out? They say, no, I don't want to do that. They want to cover up. That's what we're talking about. They indoctrinated into this system. It's beaten into their head. The Miley Cyrus, the Nicki Minaj, the Beyonce. That's the creation of what you have.
Yep.
That's like a medicine or some kind of antidote for these people. These music videos and music in general. If you take that young girl right there and rewind time and try to put that same outfit on her, she'll try to beat you to death. She wouldn't want to come outside like that. But through this system, and Esau sitting in these lurking places of the villages, he traps you up. Another lurking place is the schoolhouse. That's where they learn all of their ways.
Exactly.
Everybody thinks it's from college. No, it's from middle school all the way up to college.
Yep.
They learn their
middle
ways.
school all the way up to high school.
They learn how to be a woman. When I say woman, I'm talking about the example of a Nicki Minaj. Look at her name, Nicki Minaj. Nicki having a three-way. Right. Them girls, they look like they're down for all that stuff. Them girls, Slocky, them girls look like they not turning down nothing.
They're not.
Not turning down anything that you want to bring to them. Right. From anal sex to 4 and 5 dudes at a time, all kinds of stuff. So-called white man is sitting in these the lurking places of the villages, trapping our people up left and right. So much to the point where he's calling himself the Israelite. He's calling himself Yahshua.
Real tough.
And calling you, shit, whatever name, it's like every 10 years, niggas get a new name, Mexicans get a new name. Yeah. You went from Israel to Negroes to African American. There ain't no telling what's gonna happen next.
To blacks. Right.
So I didn't mean to cut you off.
You are good. You know, just speaking of that generation, I mean, just looking at them, you can see in their eyes that they already out here doing whatever he just talked about. And another thing with that generation, they're the Snapchat generation. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you don't know what Snapchat is, like you take a real quick 5-second, hey, I'm brushing my teeth. Hey, just open my refrigerator. Like, they do that all day. And, you know, the thing that you brought to mind with that age group, 2 months ago, there was a girl from Florida. She was a white girl, but they didn't show it on TV. There was a girl in Florida, and she basically had a train ran on Snapchat in the bathroom. About 10 to 12 dudes was down there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they just think that stuff is cool, man. Because that's what their generation, that's what they do. That's all they hear, you know? You know, when we came up, we had Tribe Called Quest or Lauryn Hill, Nas. They got Future. They got Miley Cyrus. You know what I mean? He said, like, they got Nicki Minaj. Justin Bieber. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no substance, not to say that we had the best, but you know, the 90s, or the 80s, 90s, even a little bit of the early 2000s, it was a different vibration besides what you got going on out here, man. That's right. You listen to a song right now, I listened to one song a few days ago, I literally felt like I got dumber in the last 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. There's no instrumentation. You know, there's no real lyricism. You know what I mean? There's no art form to it anymore. It's just and they listen to that vibration over and over and over and over. And now they just spreading it all over the place, man. You got 25-year-old grandmas out here, man. Straight up.
I'll piggyback land back off what you said, brother. All the stuff that you named, it always goes back to Esau, because Esau will tell you that all those things are okay. Yeah. You never consider it. Don't judge me. You doing this, you that. Don't say nothing about me. Right. That's the spirit that Esau puts out on our people. That's right. Don't say shit about shit that I'm doing. Let me do my thing.
If I could say this, how is Nicki Minaj gonna get the record deal without Esau? Right. Yeah. Esau dictates what goes down in the music video, what goes down in the photo shoot. So, for example, you go to your young daughter's bedroom, 13 years old, and she has a poster of Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, all in a suggestive position and pose. What the fuck do you think your daughter's doing?
Right.
What do you think? It's like if you have Bible scriptures on the wall, I'm not saying do it, I'm not saying don't do it, but if you have Bible scriptures on the wall, at some point you're going to remember those scriptures, whether you like it or not. You're going to remember whatever scripture that says, you're going to remember that. So as she's looking at those things, she wants to be like that. That's why she put the picture on the wall. That's why she put the Justin Bieber picture on the wall, because she wants that. She wants that light. So whatever he's talking about in the song, that's what's polluting your young daughter, young son's mind.
Right.
If he's talking about it's okay to sleep with a man, then your young son is going to think that it's okay to sleep with a man.
And how the parents fall for the okie doke is you dumbasses like that one song. You know what I'm saying? And you let them play that one song because you like it, and then it seeps all the way to someone else, because not like what people don't understand about the industry is if that song is getting played on the radio, then they done had witches and warlocks speak all types of incantations and all types of prayers of demonic stuff over that song. You know what I'm saying? So it's all going through all your house. You know what I mean? I'm don't get it twisted, but y'all listen to music. You know what I'm saying? But it goes all through your house, and now you got your 13-year-old daughter or son going through that ritual in their mind, and they don't even realize that they're speaking a curse, man.
That's right. As the brother, did you want to say something? Brother talked earlier about, growing up in different generations. When I was growing up, we'll say 90s, 80s, 90s, you did have pictures and posters like that. You did have the same thing going on. Maybe not so much forefront, but it was the same thing going on.
Right.
So we was going through the same thing. We was living through the same thing. We was wanting to be Tupac. We was wanting to be Big.
Oh yeah.
We was wanting to be Jay-Z. Some of us was out there selling drugs. Some of us was out here doing all this wrong shit, right? But what we didn't do was turn away the call of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. When we received that call, we went to it. We went to that voice. We walked in the way of Yahweh Shah. So we understand fully with that. I guess we're going to segue over to Titus 3. We understood. We kept going. We still fighting in that zone now. But we was going through that same shit, getting vaccinated. I remember being in line in school, getting vaccinations. Everybody in the line happy because we're not in class.
Right.
But not knowing what's actually going on. Somebody might say, well, in the 80s, vaccinations weren't as bad as they are now. That's not something that you can necessarily prove. Right? It may be true, it may not be true, but we was lined up for it.
Right.
If anything, we was setting up ourselves to be guinea pigs to further it along for our children.
Right.
For what you have now. So we, like I said, we everybody happy. Yeah, it's vaccination day. You got your hand out, you happy as hell, right? Give you a little sucker or something. But all that stuff is an abomination. You're supposed to come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. When you hear this call, you're supposed to come back. Right. And you can't lie and say the call ain't going out. Right. The call is going out. It ain't just the videos on this channel. The videos on this channel ain't even a drop in the bucket. It's videos just views all over the world. All over different websites, YouTube, Daily Motion, all over the place. It's videos floating around, probably in places that we don't even know they're floating around.
That's right.
Because you got people coming by, taking videos, taking pictures and all that. So this thing is going out in ways that we can't even imagine. The truth is crept into places that we can't even imagine this.
That's right.
But going back to my point, we know we was going through the same thing, having Tupac on the wall, having Biggie on the wall, having Nas on the wall, wanting to be like that, but not wanting to be like King David, not wanting to be like Moses. And most important of all, not wanting to be like Yahushua.
And on the flip side of that coin, we didn't want to be like David or Moses because the white man taught us through the movies that they were white. So we didn't have a mindset to think of being a David or being a Moses. It's not until we through the elders of GMS that, you know what I'm saying? And, some of us a little earlier, it's not until then that we found out, oh, these characters were black men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, these characters look like, so-called black men. These characters look like me. Okay, he did it. Oh, okay, and then you start reading, because in church you don't read. You don't extrapolate. When you start really extrapolating and understanding the scriptures for yourself, and you've been like, oh man, David saw, oh man, I ain't done that before. You start really seeing, okay, that's a characteristic of a Negro. You know what I'm saying? And then you start really waking up and understanding what it is, man.
Yep. Start verse 3. So we, as I was saying, like there was a great point the brother made. We were going through that stuff, but we heard the call, and we went toward the direction of truth, toward the direction of life and health. We stayed away from Nicki Minaj.
Right.
I mean, we in the world, so yeah, we see it, we see the picture. Damn, she look good, but that we'll say, but that shit is hella wicked.
Yep.
We see women walking around like the young girl with them big, thick ass legs. Animals look good, but that's wicked. That's somebody, that girl probably wasn't no more than 17. Probably done had more sex than all of us combined.
Right.
But she's so comfortable walking up to 5 grown men.
Yeah, saw that.
She's probably put herself out there in ways that we couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
But we understand that life because we also live that life. But like I said, once that call was out, hey, we roll with that. And with that, we're gonna read Titus 3.
This is Titus 3:3. For we ourselves also were sometimes foolish, disobedient, deceived, serving diverse lusts and pleasures.
That was us.
Man.
Remember that Nicki Minaj? I mean, not Nicki Minaj, the other Nicki, the old Nicki Minaj.
Lil' Kim.
Lil' Kim had the with the lollipop. She was kneeled down. Man, when I was in the world, man, that shit had me on fire.
Right.
But as you come in the truth, you like, God damn. Like, how can you live? Like, she put herself out there for all. She was making songs about sucking dick. I mean, just blatant songs like that. And this was when we was growing up.
Right.
This was when we was young. And our young women was hearing that and wanting to flow right along with that. Why? Because that's what we want. I want a bitch like Lil' Kim. Wow,
Yes.
bitch. Nasty bitch.
Real tough.
Right? All that shit is wicked. And that's the vibration that the truth has us putting out there. Walk away from that wickedness. We understand. We see what you was going through. We did it ourselves. But when you understand the truth of the matter, you gotta walk away from that madness. I ain't telling you not to deal with a woman, for you ignorant Negroes out there that want to try to explain it that way. I ain't telling you not to deal with a woman. I'm telling you to deal with a righteous woman. And if she ain't righteous, pray to the Most High that you can make her ass righteous. You can make her give you some head at work. You can't make her do righteous things, cover herself up a little bit. You just don't want to be a man and try it. You just want to let her do all that wickedness. But we talking about walk away from that wickedness and come back to y'all about Shemal Shah. You got a precept?
Yeah, I want to get this precept because you're talking about the Beyoncés and the Little Kims, all right? This is what the word says about those type of women. Sirach 9:1. Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken with her attempts. All right? So you got the Beyoncés and the Little Kims and the Nicki Minaj's and the Miley Cyrus and Alicia Keys, man. You know what I'm saying? These girls are witches and warlocks, man. You know what I'm saying? They're like, the perfect example is Little Kim because look at her 20 years ago. But now she want to be a white woman so mad, she can completely change her whole, she done had 20 surgeries, 10 bleachings, nose done. I can't even recognize Lil' Kim no more. You know what I'm saying? Because she's wicked. They're all wicked, man. You know what I mean? And they're all used to get you astray, just like the woman in Proverbs 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like a whole and olive on Ezekiel 33. Just like the harlot that you should read about in Proverbs 3 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, when you out here, you dealing with women, you gotta understand, like the Lord said, out of 10,000 men, he only found one, and out of 10,000 women, he found none, man. So you basically gotta choose the best of the worst, but don't be going out here trying to get the you know what I'm saying, the next big star. Just get you one that you can deal with, that's on a level, you know what I mean, not on a level that's just gonna be, staying what you gotta be, trying to be low key, you know what I'm saying, whatever that means, you know what I'm saying?
Most importantly, what the brother's saying is 100% true, but seek righteousness.
Right.
And let that other shit fall into place.
That's right.
You've been dealing with women all your life, and ain't shit good came from it.
Right.
So it might be good to stay
Right.
away from that for a while.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying just be a unit, but what I'm saying is seek righteousness. And don't worry about that other shit so much. Seek righteousness. You done had all you fucking bitches since you was 12, 13 years old.
That's right. Yeah.
You all right. If you
Yeah.
gotta go a certain amount of time without it, sit your black ass down, Mexican ass down,
Right.
Puerto Rican ass down.
Right.
Do righteousness go down.
Yeah, and the reason it's on my spirit to say that is because you come into this truth, you know what I'm saying? You start learning, and then you know you go through the hell you gotta go through. Then you see a pretty chick or whatever the case, and you be thinking it's the Lord is giving you a blessing. It's like, no, that might be Satan, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how many times have we seen a dude get with a chick, and a year later he out the camp, man? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta realize the power that the woman has in this society of what she can get. She can get you ghosts, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Have you thinking of what did that live show that Elder Ayathan did? What do you call it? Where he's like you in love with one woman, like one-itis.
One-itis.
Yeah, one-itis. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about this one girl, and you can't get away from her. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we're here for. You know? We gonna have thousands of those in the kingdom, man. It's just gonna be like a car. It's just gonna be like a bunch of oh yeah, you know what? I don't want my Indian chick today. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my Elamite to come and give me a bath, whatever the case, man. So dudes gotta shake that mindset of you know what I'm saying? You know, just dealing with a woman and having one. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have thousands of them, man. You've had hundreds, you've had 50, 60 before you came into the truth, man. You know? So just deal with the balance of that and just keep it moving, man, and focus on these scriptures, man. Because I'm telling you, man, the distractions are out here tenfold right now. You know what I'm saying? The demon of doubt, the demon of fear, the demon of lust, the demon of whoremongering, the demon of laziness, you know, lack of discipline. All these different things are out here right now to get you out of there, man. Yep. And you got to stay on point on every different cylinder, man, because how the enemy works is, oh, I can't hit him on this angle. All right, well, you know what? Let me go mess with his money. Oh, that ain't gonna work. All right, you know what? I know he wanted some nachos. Let's get him these nachos with whatever. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Hey, Game of Thrones on. Why don't you watch it all night? You know what I'm saying? It's all types of stuff, man.
I got a quick precept just to back up what the brother said.
Right.
Sirach chapter 33, and I'm going to start at verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest. And give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. Verse 20, as long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any. So if Yahweh Shai bless you with this truth, you always have to cultivate the truth. You don't spend a lot of time cultivating your woman. You don't spend a lot of time cultivating the new TV series that's coming out. You spend a lot of time cultivating the truth. If you're not reading, then you're watching videos. If you're not watching videos and reading, then you're meditating on spiritual things.
That's right.
You're thinking you're doing a video, you're thinking about a topic for a video, or you're just sitting back getting your mind right. That's what the Sabbath is for. Sit your ass down, get some rest. You always complaining about, you got to work, this, that, and the other. So when you get off work, because sometimes we have to work on the Sabbath, when you get off work, get to a place, turn the lights out, sit back, chill. Turn everything off. Turn your phone off. Turn everything off.
Yeah. And while he's saying turn off everything, sit back and chill, pray, man. Brothers don't pray enough, man. Could I get a you know what I'm saying? Because this is everything is against you, man. You gotta stay one with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua at any time that you have, man. You know, whether it's praying for, hey, just thank you for waking me up, man. I was thinking about Apostle Ricard the other day because you know he was just talking about when you get on these cars, man, you gotta pray. Now, you know, I almost got into a wreck yesterday. I'm like, dang, man, you know, Apostle was right. Like these people are crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You got these people that some people are bipolar. They got all types of medication issues or people on their cell phones texting, all types of stuff, man. It's a miracle when you get home every day, man.
That's right.
Especially if you got to go through rush hour traffic, man. You know what I mean? People are not paying attention out here, man. You know? So you got to constantly pray. You got to constantly meditate. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because you don't know when. Bro, we're in the valley of the shadow of death, man. You don't know when's going to be your last second, your last day. Just a month and a half ago, you know what I'm saying, people were doing a peaceful protest and 8 cops got shot. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was set up or not, hey, you know, it is what it is, but still.
If I could just a quick side note on that, the protest was peaceful. The guy that shot and killed the cops had nothing to do with the protest, but the whole world took the protest and made it about that. So now you got people that's looking at it like a football game, right? And they're putting blue ribbons wrapped around trees. Yep. All the people in the protest were saying, don't kill, not just black people, don't kill anybody unjustly. Yep. But you got people that's in such a dumbass mind frame, that we're taking the side of the cops. There's no fucking side to take.
Right.
If the world is about justice and about happiness, then what are you talking about?
Right.
Put a ribbon in front of your house. Putting a ribbon in front of your house is like saying, fuck you niggas.
Right.
I want you to die.
Right.